in protest, because everybody seems to hate when I sing the intro, I did a silent one today. Boop! Yo guys, it's Keralis, and welcome back everybody to the official Hermitcraft ModSauce server, which is a server for the hermits to play a mod pack called ModSauce. It's a mod, it's a sauce, it's combined, it's not vanilla, it's modded, it's played by the hermits, it's a sauce in the mod with the hermits, and you can also play the ModSauce, you can also play with the hermits. Well, you can't really, because you can create your own hermits, and you can become a hermit and play it. You can download it on the ATLauncher. There's a link in the description, so grab it, alright, and create your own destiny. Check the link in the description, download it, it's awesome. No, but honestly, it's pretty awesome. It's been finally released, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it. So what has happened since last time? Not much, to be honest. As you guys might know, if you follow me on Twitter, I went on the launch release for Destiny, and that was pretty awesome, but I've been gone for a couple of days, so I haven't been on that much. But since the previous episode, I've done some stuffs. I finished this on the outside. It's not really done, but it's pretty decent. I like it. And guys, you're amazing. So your support is fantastic. So thank you so much for the kind words. And we're gonna continue this idea. There's also a link in the description for the inspiration of this. So do check it out. And I love it. And it's gonna be pretty awesome. We're gonna have tractors, we're gonna have fields of stuff. We're just gonna be bananas, all right? But one thing which I want to show you guys is this. No, it's not actually. We're gonna build a new barn here today. It's gonna be a different barn, but it's gonna be a barn. I kind of want to complete the barns first, at least in this little district, all right? I kind of want to place them, and then I'm just gonna go inside and start machinery, animals, farms, or whatnot, all right? But I just want to complete this little part before I start going into the advanced mods. But one cool thing, you know what? I was thinking, like, I remember, I think when I played Take It or Feed the Beast, there was a very buggy, derpy mod called BC Builders. And I felt like, hey, do we got it? We got it. Check this out, all right? We have BC Builder. They are dirt cheap to get, all right? We need something called the architect table, which is basically some yellows. We're gonna get some ink sacs, some landmarks, a crafting table, a blueprint, which is basically lapis lazuli, and some paper. So that is really simple, and some gears. I mean, this is so simple because it's so basic. So we need an architect table. We need also a builder. The only difference between them is that this has got a blueprint and the other one's got a chest, all right? So that is the only difference. We're also gonna need at least 4 or 5 landmarks, which is basically a redstone torch and a lapis lazuli, and that's pretty much it. We're also gonna need a power source. So let me just grab this. I kind of want to show you this before I start doing this. It's gonna be a lot of off-camera tweaks today, all right? Just because I don't want to waste you guys' time, and I kind of want to just build it kind of quickly on. I can take you. Thank you. Where'd you go? Do I got you? I got you. I'm gonna just steal my wind turbine for the moment being. Do I got any basic universal cable? Because I'm a derp. I can't afford anything else. No, honestly, but yeah, it's kind of like, yeah, I'm a derp, so I'm pretty much, yeah. So this is how it works. Take a picky. Look at my cookie, okay? We're gonna do something like this. Let's say I want to copy this barn, because I like this barn. I love it. You guys seem to enjoy it. But I kind of want to place it about here as well, all right? So this is how we do it. We place a block, which is basically outside here on the perimeter. So as you can see here, it's outside the roof here, and it's outside the roof here. We place a landmark, okay? A landmark here. Then we go all the way to the far end here, which should be maybe about here. Let me see here. Where is the outside? You know what? Let's just place this here and a torch. All right. So you guys can see, we got a torch here, light it up, and it kind of becomes a straight line if it works. All right. We're gonna go to the sheep. No, maybe here. Place another one. Mark it. As you can see, now this area is pretty connected. As you can see, it's kind of rounded off, but we're not really done. Because if we do done here, it's gonna become a really failure. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna actually do this. I'm gonna place one more torch here, maybe. Then I think this might work, because I think the beams go through like blocks anyhow. I'm gonna rise it up so we kind of become like one block above the top layer, and I'm gonna click it as well. So if you see here, this should become, this is gonna be a beam going up to that torch or landmark up here. So that is pretty much marked off, all right? I could go ahead and demolish it, but I won't. And now I'm going to take the architect tables and I'm going to place it here. And now we get this little structure all around our thing, all right? Which is pretty decent and amazing. I'm just gonna pick up those because they're really expensive. Yeah, it's redstone torch and a lapis lazuli. You know what? I can't afford to waste. So I'm just gonna pick them up. I can demolish you, and we could demolish that dirt pillar as well. But I'm gonna do that off camera because I don't really want to waste your time. I've just been going around the whole structure collecting landmarks. GG's. Then the next step is we're gonna open this up. We're gonna call this barn 1 because this is the first barn we build, all right? No, we're not gonna actually. We're gonna do something like this. We're gonna first take a lapis lazuli, surround it with paper, and that creates ourselves a blueprint. So we're gonna pick up one of those blueprints. Then we're gonna go back to this, and this should be rotate on, blocks all, I think, excavate on because it's gonna remove stuff, and mods all because we have so many mods involved. We have like micro blocks and the carpenter's blocks and stuff. Just pop it down here, the blueprint. As you can see, now it is creating. It's getting all the information on the structure. So this is really awesome. And bam, there's our blueprint. It's called barn 1. So then let's say, okay, I want my building to be about here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna kind of do this. I'm gonna just place a block here. I'm gonna place the builder like this, and then I'm just gonna power it up with my little wind turbine. I know I'm a derp. This is kind of like no power. And the thing about the wind turbine is that it kind of needs power from the front, as you can see the little green thing here. So I'm just going to take my basic universal cable and I'm going to just torque it all the way to this machine. As you can see, it went in and now this got power. So the only remaining thing is to do this. Put in your blueprint and bam. So as you guys can see, so now what this does is basically builds the whole structure for you. It does everything. It just needs some basic power. And the more power you have, I guess the faster it builds. As you can see, those little things here popping down, this is from the machine. It means that these gotta remove some blocks here because they are in the way. As you can see. How cool isn't that? So this is pretty convenient. And just to showcase this more, we're gonna go in here. As you can see, it requires 636 stone brick slabs, 626 brick pillars, and so on and so on. 606 canvases. So let me just pop in some canvas. Let's pop in, as you can see, they're disappearing pretty fast. Let's just pop in some. Can you guys see this? So this is actually building the whole structure on its own, which is really awesome. The only thing we need to do is paint it, but I mean that is my least problem. It's just going out with a paintbrush and just painting it. I mean that's gonna be so simple. So I just kind of wanted to show you this before I start building off camera this, and we're gonna build and come back, build and come back. But I don't really want that bar here at this point. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna take out my blueprint. This disappears. I can just safely remove everything, and ain't gonna lie, everybody. That is so freaking useful, because I mean, for people especially playing modded and playing, maybe you got ModSauce, you know, maybe downloaded it on the ATLauncher, and you're playing it, and you kind of made this fantastic house, but then like, hey, I kind of want to build like a neighborhood or a city with those houses, but I want to have those same houses. What do? You just do this and copy the houses of which you really liked, and especially using canvas, as I'm using here. You can just go and recolor, so every house can have its own color and stuff. It's so simple. And I mean, I'm a derp, guys. I can't really do much in modded stuff, but I mean, even I could kind of figure this out. So thank you for watching this little derpy part. And now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start building some off cameras, guys, okay? Because I don't want to waste out. I'm gonna talk about stuff, right? But I'm gonna show you what I have got in mind first. So this place is gonna be humongous. We're gonna have a lot of stuff. This barn here will be different than this barn. It's gonna have another roof, and it's gonna look really amazing. Here we're gonna have a few silos about here. In those silos, it's gonna be like my power source, maybe some lava things inside of that in a later stage. And here, maybe about here, we're gonna have one more of those barns going that way, some abouts. And that's gonna be this little district done, I guess. It's gonna be cool. You guys are amazing, so I mean, hopefully you guys will enjoy it. It's gonna take a while, you know. It's gonna be a lot of derpiness. It's gonna be a lot of failing, but we're gonna succeed. This is something which I did, by the way. Take a look at my cookie. I go in here. I am in the sewers. I'll go back. I go back in the portal. Go back. I'm at my base. So this is enchanted portals. We got them on Attack of the B team, but this is so freaking different. In this, what you need a dimensional bridge stabilizer. So this is something you need to build behind. I don't think it needs to be that big, but it's gotta be there. You need a dialing device. You need a redstone interface. Down here we got a portal controller. I can just press this and turn off the portals, which is pretty amazing. And we need to, like, let me see here. There we go. You need to make a little card here, which you need to put here and put put in the other portal as well. So you need to, like, okay, because this is like a little stabilizer power source thingy. So I need to put in a card here, take it out, take a new card, put it in, and it kind of locks to this location. So every single portal which is connected to this needs to be like go for here, I guess. I don't know how it works, but it works. So everybody, I'm sorry, I derp. Let me just get some work done, and I'm gonna resume ASAP as soon as I get something to show. All right, what I'm gonna do now on this, I'm gonna rise up the floor here in a later stage, so don't worry. I know you guys thinking like, hey Keralis, what the hell, you can't go in here. But this is gonna be like gravel, maybe some stone bricks and stuff in a later stage, so we're gonna purify that. And on the sides here along this whole shablang, we're gonna have some bricks, I guess. And since the goblin have moved out, I can just demolish his house safely. There's no goblin living here anymore. No, he is actually gone forever. I miss him. He was a nice dude for maybe half an hour or something. He was really cool living there, but he's gone. Maybe I killed him. I'm sorry. But this is what I'm going to do now. So guys, see you in a bit. Well, this is taking some time, but I love it. You know what? I think I got faith in this project. I got so much faith in this project. I think it's going to be really awesome when it's done. But I saw some comments like, Keralis, please don't limit yourself. Don't limit yourself to this. You're gonna be really limited. But you know what? I got a good vibe about this. Like, you kind of know when you kind of build something and you kind of like, yeah, this is an awesome vibe. I feel this base. I want to do this because this is what I have in mind. I got the vibe on this place, and I don't know if anybody of you watch, like, I think it's called In the Forest or something. Not In the Forest. What the hell is that? Life in the Woods mod pack, right? Ever since it got out, I kind of wanted to play it, but I never got around to play it. And since we got the Grovecraft mod in this, it's gonna be freaking amazing because I want to play that. So now I can just recreate it kinda here, but with different mods, I guess. So you know what? It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be wow wee wow. It looks so derp here, by the way. I should add some mossy stone, but I don't really have much mossy stone at this point. So maybe in a later stage. But let me see here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. The only thing you kinda need to think about before you start a build like this is that the middle part here should be uneven, like as you can see here. It's kind of like it's uneven, so that means the roof can be kind of pointy roof, and that's GG's. Look at this guy. I even kept the goblin's house for now, right? I'm gonna demolish it, but for now it can be there. I mean, doesn't really matter. So you know what? Now I kind of got a good vibration for this base. Vibe. And ever since I started playing Minecraft, if something feels good, it usually turns out good. That's the thing I've always had. The only base which I didn't really enjoy that much, and I gotta be honest, alright? I know you guys love it. I kinda don't. It's Booby Mountain Resort on the Hermitcraft server. You know what did it for me? Is when they changed the elevation on the where the snow caps, like when the snow falls. I know I can just block off the snow, but for me, for some reason unknown, that was a freaking game changer. I know it's kind of like a derpy thing to be like, hey Keralis, that's not a big deal, and I know it's not a big deal, but for me it was, and it kind of changed the whole thing for me. It was like, well, upset mode activated. Let me see here. We got 1, 2. So this goes here. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. See how derp it looks without the paint? It's like, hey, what is you? You look really, really strange and messed up. So everybody, calm down. we're gonna succeed, and we're gonna make this look absolutely fantastic when it's done. There's so much ideas I have. I've got vehicle ideas. So I have tractors. I have, like, you know, those little, I don't know, harvester machines. I think it's called. I don't know if you still call them combines. I know in Poland you call them combine. Because I'm kind of speak Polish. Because I kind of was born there. But now I was a little boy. I don't know what you call them in Swedish even. What a derp! I've been living here all my life, but I can't pronounce the word. No, I can't actually figure it out. I think it's called skördetröska in Swedish, like those big harvester machines, which we're gonna build later on. I think. I'm sorry, Swedish people. I've let you down. I've let you down. You should just throw me out of the country. So this is something which we got going here, right? And I got so many ideas. I'm really excited about this. Can you hear my voice? I'm excited, and that means this is gonna be really, really bananas. The layer above here will be no, you're expensive. And also, when this is done, oh shit, it did it with the canvas. I need to get more canvas, but there's gonna be a layer here, which is gonna be totally white, like this, and then we're gonna continue roofing. And stuff like this, you know what? It kind of looks really simple as it is at this point. But as soon as you start adding details, I mean, this building is far from done. With all the bushes on the roof, we're gonna add some carpet and blocks on the roof, place some wheat and weed and stuff. It's gonna transform, and it's gonna become awesome. But as soon as you, like, you know, as soon as you start off and you kind of look like, oh no, that looks really bad. Just don't forget about the details, everybody. All right. But yes. Let me just get some more canvas, and I'm gonna continue this. You know what? If only painting was this easy in real life, it would be crazy insane. I see a red door and I wanna paint it black. One of the greatest songs ever created, Rolling Stones, Painted Black. Check it out, guys. It was a popular theme song in one of the Vietnam series, like a Vietnam War series. Can't remember, like, it's, you know, it's kind of like derpy name in Swedish, but I don't know the American name of it. But it was freaking amazing. So we got this, right? And if just painting was so simple in real life, you know what, our house has been needing repainting for at least like the last 2-3 years, but I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do it. This is gonna be, you know what, just do it simple. We're just gonna do this, and we're gonna see how this ends up. I know people might rage, I know people might be really upset that it's gonna look absolutely derpalicious, but I think this might be coolio. It's gonna be a bit taller than the other one though. But that's the whole purpose. Maybe it's too big. No, it's not too big. It's perfectly sized, all right? So I'm not worried about that. Let me just see where the middle is going to be. And you know what? It's like, I know you guys are not seeing much of the build process itself, but it does take a bit of time. And it's pretty boring here, just sitting here on your own, just doing this, talking to yourself. Well, I'm not recording, I'm not talking to myself, but it kind of feels like, yeah, just doing it. It's fun though. Don't get me wrong. It's really fun, but it's kind of like, it is a bit lonely at some points. So it's kind of like, you know, sad face panda. But what to do? Take a poo. So let's see, where do we meet up? We meet up here. Bam, perfect. Damn, this is gonna be so freaking awesome. Just look at it. Don't worry, we're gonna add details. Don't worry about it, alright? It's gonna be pretty smack-delicious looking. So let me just finish that, and we're gonna see how that looks, alright? Yo, look at this fellow. What the hell is this? A replicator. That's a bunch of them. Holy crap, and they drop stuff. I've seen this before, but I never know what it is. Let me just see here. Throw a crap. No, glowstone, there we go. A spawn replicator egg. I'm not sure what that is used for. They drop glowstone though. That's pretty legit, I guess. The weather on the server sucks monkey balls. Period. But you know what? This is the front so far. I'm kind of happy with it, you know. We got the little hinges here, we got the door, kind of semi-derp, but it's gonna be purified with all the details later on. I'm just trying to like kind of lay out the buildings itself. But just imagine the bushes. The only thing I'm kind of like thinking about, right? As you can see here, I'm doing this using the carpenter's blocks, which is awesome. It's much faster than this roof here, which is all micro blocks. The only downside is here is, as you can see on the mini map on the top right corner, as soon as I place the roof here, it's not gonna be shown on the mini map. And you know what? I'm kind of semi OCDing here on what to do. Scaffolding and carpenter's blocks or micro blocks. You know what? I mean, this is time consuming as well. But hell, I mean, oh shit. Trust me, when I did that roof, it took me almost 2 hours just to place the dang roof. And nah, I can't waste so much time. You know what? I'd rather spend that with Damien and just go to the park or something than build a roof out of micro blocks. Just because my OCD is killing me on the mini map. So it doesn't really matter. So this is what I'm got going, all right? I'm doing this, placing those blocks in there, and over and over and over and over again. But you know what? It's getting there, everybody. So next time, yeah, I'm not finished yet. I'm gonna do one more thing in this episode, and then we're gonna call it quits, all right? And I'm gonna finish this rest until the next episode. But next time we meet up, we're gonna add one more of those barns going this way, I think. We're gonna start placing some silos here, and then we're gonna start thinking. This is not, by the way, this is not my final house. This is just something which I temporarily live here until I figure out where to place it. So don't rage, all right? I saw some comments like, Keralis, your house is derp. Keralis, please move into the barn. No. There's gonna be like a farmer's house. So guys, don't worry about it. But I'm just gonna be doing this first, kind of laying out the foundations of stuff, and then we can get into the mods itself. All right? Because at this point, it's kind of a lot of building, but I love buildings. I mean, that's my main thing, I guess. So everybody, be right back with you. So we kinda got half the roof, alright? But the final step for today's episode, I'm gonna do, let me see, quartz, canvas, that. Let me just count this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And on the 11th block, we're gonna break it off, okay? Have faith in this, We're gonna do a little derpy thing here, alright? Don't judge this. Please don't judge this. We're gonna do one more of those on the other side. Don't worry, I'm gonna pick them up later on. So maybe now I'm gonna forget, but it doesn't matter. We're gonna do something like this, all right? We're gonna have one on that side. Don't judge it. I know you guys. I still got that egg thingy here. I'm not really sure if we should spawn or not. So let's get up here, and we're gonna paint this. We're gonna paint this red. We're gonna paint this red here. And then we're gonna maybe paint this here as well, and this here. So now we got something looking like this, all right? We're gonna place this here. Oh no, why you do that? You stinky carpenters there. There we go. And same on the other side. We can use some micro blocks later on just to purify it and make it look like more awesome, I guess. But for now, this is pretty much GG's, alright? I kind of want to have one of those going upside down. That's going to fail. I freaking knew it. Doesn't matter. Let's fill those in like that. Maybe we should change the material, by the way. But no, I think I kind of like it this way. So good. We're gonna have two of those, alright? But this is not done yet. Let me just see here if we can just micro block some of those. So we can make some micro blocks. Let me see. We got this here. We got a saw, which I had. Now I don't. Take a new saw. You know, that's the thing. When I micro block stuff in my own inventory on the player, I always throw stuff out. For reason unknown to mankind. Let me see, this goes here, this goes there. Let's create a few of those. So there's for the stairs. I think we're gonna need a few extra for the top of the roof. All right, so let's take a few extra of those. And let me see, quartz. There we go. Let's create, bam. Oh shit, it doesn't matter. Let's just use this. So here we're gonna have, first is first, we're gonna have the quartz slabs going all the way here to the roof and here, so that's gonna kind of hide it away. We're gonna have the micro blocks going as a little staircase. So this is kind of like something like, what you gonna say it? Like a little ventilation, not a ventilation. Well, kind of like a semi-ventilation, all right? Like this. What the? It always does that. If somebody knows how to prevent that, please do help. As soon as I break like one micro block on that block, it breaks all of them for some reason unknown. So it kind of sucks. It takes some time at some points. Like this, and then we're just gonna top it off using this. Like that. So we're gonna have 2 of those, I guess. And that's gonna look a bit more farmy. Oh, this is gonna be awesome. Guys, I mean, I'm not gonna bore you guys to death anymore. We're almost done with the second, well, not really. We're gonna detail that later on. But we're almost done with this at least. So in the next episode, oh, this roof should be done. The windows should be placed. And it is time to continue moving on. I hope. We're gonna see, alright? If you do enjoy the series, which I know some of you do because your support is just fantastic, so thank you. But don't forget to comment, like, and favorite if you do enjoy this. I am Keralis, gonna see you in the next one. Hope you guys enjoy this. I mean, damn. I can just imagine sitting here on my porch in my house later on, overlooking the farms, the crops all over the place. Gonna be bananas. But I think that's gonna be really nice looking. Oh yeah, baby. What we could do though, let me just see before I go, we could just add a little titty bit edge, alright? Like that. I guess. Doesn't really do much, maybe. And we can't add it there though. You know what? I think that might be GG's. Anyhow, and I can microblock some cover later on for that. Maybe even going down. No, that's just gonna be too much. Not gonna touch it. There we go. Everybody. Oh yes, I forgot to pick up stuff. See? Like a professional Minecraft player. I got everything right. See you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you and bye bye.